Most people today operate in a constant state of cognitive overload. You try to sit down and work, but your brain is immediately pulled toward a dozen floating notifications, endless tabs, and the urge to check your feeds. This contrasts sharply with deep work, where a person sits quietly and finishes a single task without interruption. Concentration fails because modern platforms, from social media to news feeds, are engineered specifically to bypass human self-control. Technology companies employ infinite scrolling, autoplay, and personalized recommendations with a single objective: to capture and monetize your attention. In the next 5 minutes, we will shift from relying on willpower to building a structured, automated attention protection system. This framework defends your focus so you don't have to. To begin, you need to participate. Grab your smartphone right now, sit at your primary workstation, and follow along with these specific steps. Reclaiming mental clarity requires hardening your physical and digital environment. Reaching a state of focus is rarely about trying harder to ignore the noise. It is about removing the noise at the source. Step 1 is auditing your current environment. Open your phone's native screen time or digital well-being application and look at your usage data. These daily averages and prominent bars represent the exact minutes your attention is currently being harvested. Scroll down to your most used applications. Identify and write down the top 3 apps that consume the majority of your daily attention. These specific applications are designed to keep you engaged. Every feature within them is optimized to claim these minutes and convert your attention into their revenue. As you look at these numbers, avoid the urge to feel guilty. You are viewing this data as a technician identifying vulnerabilities in a system, not as a personal failure. You cannot successfully defend against an engineered environment until you precisely measure where your focus is leaking. Once you have identified these leaks, we can move to the next stage. Step 2 is implementing digital boundaries. These are physical and digital systems that block interruptions before they reach you. Relying on your willpower to ignore a buzzing phone is a failed strategy. Your brain is biologically wired to respond to those cues. Open your device settings and physically toggle off all push notifications for those 3 specific apps you identified in the audit. This chart compares the 2 approaches. The left path relies on a cycle of distraction and constant energy drain. The right path uses automated boundaries to clear a straight line to sustained focus. Next, we establish the device-free morning. Tonight, move your phone charger completely out of your bedroom. Waking up without immediate device access breaks the reactive cycle of early morning scrolling. This preserves your early mental energy for your own priorities rather than social media feeds. High productivity is rarely about resisting distractions in the moment. It is about systematically removing the triggers before they ever have the chance to occur. Step 3 is executing deep work. Select one specific task, place your phone in another room, and close all irrelevant browser tabs. Now, set a physical, non-digital timer for exactly 45 minutes. This tactile action signals to your brain that the work block has officially begun. Every notification creates a cognitive switch. Every switch consumes mental energy. Over time, focus weakens, creativity declines, productivity drops. The first 15 minutes of this uninterrupted focus will likely feel uncomfortable. Your brain is accustomed to constant novelty, and it will initially resist the sudden lack of dopamine. Pushing through this boredom is the necessary physical mechanism of the brain adapting to deep thought. It is a sign that your focus is strengthening. Step 4 is consistency. A single successful session is a start, but concentration is a physical skill that improves through repetition. Open your calendar and lock in one 45-minute deep work block at the exact same time every day for the next week. Consistency builds mental endurance. When you show up at the same time every day, your brain begins to expect the session, making it easier to enter a flow state over time. This shows the attention compound effect. One focused hour seems small, but over months, these blocks provide the depth required to master complex skills and complete major projects that distracted work cannot achieve. Those who protect their daily attention gain a clear advantage over those who remain reactive. They finish the work others only start, building their success on depth rather than surface-level consumption. Your customized attention protection system is now active. Your boundaries are set, your environment is prepped, and your sessions are scheduled. The success of this system relies on a simple formula: attention control multiplied by discipline multiplied by consistency equals extraordinary performance. All three must work together. If you remove one, the system fails. Control without discipline is temporary. Discipline without control is a constant struggle. And without consistency, you gain only short-lived results. The ability to focus is becoming increasingly rare. Those who can think deeply and work consistently will outperform those who don't, simply because they can stay with a problem long enough to solve it. Protect your attention. Close this video and prepare for tomorrow's session.